Pastor Lanre here. First things first, I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're maintaining social distance. And I hope that you are not going anywhere where there's a large crowd except you absolutely have to. What I can tell you is, this too will pass. And the same way COVID-19 has come, the same way COVID-19 will pass. But on this particular episode, I have something very, very interesting to discuss with you. And helping me to discuss that with you is someone who is a business management consultant. She is a personal finance futurist. She is also the founder of Times and Seasons Consulting and also Ego Smart Investment Club. She also the host of the talk show Make Money, Grow Money. Her name is Ego Nasom Olatunji, and I can absolutely promise you, you will enjoy listening to her as she tells us what to do post COVID-19. No, what to do now so we are not broke post COVID-19. You will enjoy talking with Ego Nasom.
Hello everyone, I'm here to share tips on what we can do now so that we don't get broke after COVID-19. These tips are for those who are still making money and those who are still earning salary, whether full or half, and those who have money stored up somewhere and they don't know what to do with the money. Number one, set a financial goal that will give you financial stability and independence after COVID-19. Number two, review your financial position. How do you review your financial position? You have to know your net worth. How do you know your net worth? All you have to do is to add up all that you own, such as your cash, your account balances, your money market mutual funds, your bonds, your stocks, your cars, your properties, your jewelries, such as gold and diamond. Then you deduct all that you owe, such as your personal loans, mortgage, etc. If you have a positive outcome, that means you're good to go after COVID-19. But if you have a negative outcome, you have to do something about your net worth so that you will live well after COVID-19. Tip number three, create a budget. It is important that we all do this. So when you create this budget, it will allow you to prioritize your needs and your wants. It will allow you to track your expenses. It will allow you to identify risks in your expenses and eliminate them. It will also allow you to cut back on your expenses. It will also allow you to live below your means. It is a very good thing to do at this point in time so that we can survive after COVID-19. Tip number four, you need to have an emergency fund. Things do happen and we need to be prepared for the unexpected. How do you prepare for the unexpected? You set out certain amounts of money on a regular basis or on a monthly basis and credit this particular account so that when the unexpected happens, it will become your lifeline for about 6 months to 12 months in the event of a job loss or slash in salary after COVID-19. If you don't have an emergency fund, this is a good time for you to have one. And if you have one, this is a good time for you to increase it. Tip number five, be intentional about your savings and investments. Why do you have to be intentional? Because you need to save more, invest more, so that you have enough money to survive after COVID-19. Then, number six, you need to know the rules of investing. Because before you start investing, you need to know certain things before you start investing so that you don't lose all your money. So, these rules, I'll quickly rush through them. Number one, you have to consider your age. Number two, you have to consider your risk tolerance. Number three, you need to diversify don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if you do that, you might lose all your money. Number 4, you need to understand that you don't put your money in an investment you don't know how it operates or how it works, because you can easily make an investment decision and you completely lose all your money. Then the next one, you need to consider the fact that you have to be patient. You don't have to be in a hurry to make money, because if you do that, you might end up putting your money in a Ponzi scheme and you lose all your money. And the next one is that you have to be consistent and disciplined in saving and investing. Then the 7th one, you have to consider your time horizon. This one, you need to think about whether you are investing for the short term or you're investing for the long term. So say for instance, you want to put your money that you want to use in paying your rent for the next 1 year in the stock market. If you do that, you might be forced to sell your investments at a loss. So the rules are, the money that you need in the next 1 year, put it in a cash and cash equivalent. The money that you need in the next 2 years and 3 years, you put it in a fixed income securities. And the money that you need in the next 4 years, 5 years, and above, you put it in the stock market. Then the next point, which is tip number 7, you can also trade and invest in global financial market. This is in case you're not comfortable with the Nigeria stock market or Nigeria financial market. But if you are going to delve into the global financial market, you need a whole lot of discipline. You need to learn how to trade. It is not for everybody. It is not for the faint-hearted. You have to be smart, intelligent, and cerebral. You have to know what Trump is saying. You have to know what other world and business leaders are saying. Because whatever they say concerning the global market will definitely affect the financial market. You can just imagine what happened last week when Trump announced that he was going to open up the US market. It caused a spike in the stock market. And investors that are short-term investors quickly sold their stocks and they made a lot of money. So you need to be on your toes if you want to trade and invest in the global financial markets. Then tip number 8 for daily income earners. Daily income earners can still save and invest, particularly if you are in the food sector. Say for instance, if you earn about 2,000 naira on a daily basis, you can try and save about 500 naira in your piggy bank, or what the Yorubas call kolo. If you do that for a period of time up to the point where you have about 5,000 naira, you can move the money to money market mutual fund so that you can earn some interest. So after that cycle, you do another cycle. You do that on and on until you make good money. That is how you can survive after COVID-19. Then the next point is tip number 9. Get knowledge. Knowledge is the next gold. It is the new gold. Get financial education. Don't say that finance is not my background. In the next normal life, if you don't have financial education, if you are not financially literate, you might not survive the next normal. There are so many webinars on social media. Choose the one that you can do so that you can be financially literate. And the last point, which is the 10th point, trust God that He will see us through this storm and we will come out stronger and better. Thank you so much. I hope I have helped someone.